Up next, the Nets taking on the Lakers. For the Brooklyn Nets, they bank on preparation, focus, and sheer will. Each game a renewed opportunity to prove themselves. Lakers, Nets, and we'll be right back after this. Thanks for joining us. Here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Torrey out there with Dimon, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, we've got Marcus Smart. Jackson Hayes is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Doncic in at the 1. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
Here's Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Doncic with it. And there's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
The speed, savvy, and strength combination of Doncic, really difficult to defend.
Pass to Claxton. Porter from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Kennard from deep. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's Dimon missing. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And here's James. And there's the screen. To the middle. Clock at 6. Doncic, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Clowney. Puts it up. It's Hayes with the rebound.
That's a chance he typically converts.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now Doncic. Kennard finds Doncic. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Claxton. Torrey gets the bucket.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Kennard. They set the screen. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Traore. Here's Clowney. Pass to Porter. Here's Clowney. Checked by James. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Doncic knows he's the focal point of the defense, so really good to see him find the open man.
Pass to Clowney. Traore for 3. Kennard with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Now, here is James. With the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Pass to Traore. There's a minute 26 left to play in the first. Screen by Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Smart, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Here's Doncic. Claxton with a rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Traore, up and over Doncic. Outside for Porter, to the wing on the left. That's short off the rim.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Missed inside. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Lakers on top, up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
The role of the big man has evolved over the years. What's been the most noticeable change to you, Clark?
BA, and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism of all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luke Kennard out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Reeves. Kicks it out to Smart. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Next ball.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Ayton against Sharp. To the paint. Here's Mann. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Everyone watching.
Changes for Los Angeles. James comes in for Smart, and Doncic has subbed in for Kennard. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's Traore, guarded by Doncic. Traore gets the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Lakers lead by 5. Doncic with it. He's got 6. Inside, James. And it's James with the jam.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Here's Porter. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Doncic deciding where to go with it. From deep, Reeves. Brooklyn pulls it in. Outside man. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night here. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Timeout called for the Lakers. Big round of applause for Brad.
Angeles making a change here. Smart's checked in. The Lakers in the lead. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Doncic on the take. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Terrence Mann.
Nice, assertive, strong drive that time from Doncic. Really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Demon, he's checked in for Mann. Doncic hits them both. Nets trail by 4. Out to the wing. Here's Dimon. He's covered by Reeves. Dimon, that's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Doncic outside. Luka on the attack.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Here's Traore.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Reeves pulls it down.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Ayton. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. The shot by Reeves, no good. Nets trail by 4. Up top, Porter, defended by Smart. Claxton a screen on Smart. The ball's knocked loose. Now Doncic. He's got 10. There's the drive. The explosion to the rim for Luka.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Pass to Dimon. Lets the 3 fly. Doncic pulls down the board. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point lead. 34 seconds left in the first half. Smart for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Dimon. Pass to Traore. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
16 seconds left in the second. Here's Traore. 6 on the shot clock. Now Claxton is covered by Ayton. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
free throw. No good. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
For the most legendary dance team on the planet, your electric girl. LeBron James, Luke Kennard.
Got it up. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so that's the end of the first half. Lakers ahead. They lead by 7. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Torrey out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Smart passes to Doncic. Kennard outside. Fires from deep. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Claxton. It's stolen by Doncic. Hayes with a screen. Kicks it out to Smart. 3-pointer. 5 to shoot. Here's Kennard. Clowney pulls it in. Nets trail by 10. Down low. Here's Claxton, and he banks in the layup. Claxton's got 8 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Hayes. No points yet. For 3, James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. And there's James from the arc. Drills it from deep. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Dimon. All sorts of time. Kennard with the rebound. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Doncic. Back to Smart. Now Kennard. Fires the 3. The rebound by Dimon.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Traoré, guarded by Doncic. Here's Dimon, and he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Basket counts. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
Savvy play call that time by Luka, creating some room for himself out there. Got some space, just what he needed.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Checked in for Smart. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dimon. And there it is for him. Dimon's got 4 points in the quarter.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers.
Number 15. Austin Reeves.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter of the game. Nets trail by 10. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, he plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here is James. He's got 12. LeBron going downhill, and it's James with the jam.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Traoré. The shot from the low post is good. Traoré's got 6 points.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Now, here is James. He's got 14. And he drives in. And it's James with the jam.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Wolf, good.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
The Lakers lead by 7. James with the ball. He's got 16.
Blocking foul called on Igor Demian. First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets, number 14, Terrence Mann.
5 ticks left in the third quarter here. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nets trail by 7. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Smart in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Porter's shot is off. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Pass to Ayton. And here's Doncic. Smart left side. Hachimura from long range. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I think Rui got the look that he wanted at the arc that time, so he took it.
Outside Sharp. Outside Porter. Shot clock at 5. Man misses. Los Angeles leading by 10. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. making a change here. Kennard's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Claxton's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Outside man. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Tries it from 19. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Aiden. Now Kennard launches it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got his 4th assist in this one.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Now here's Claxton. Now man. Can they get it? Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Reeves. Aiden with a screen. Reeves, the pass to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
And that's just terrific body control by Aiden. Setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
Pass to Porter. On the wing man. Porter in the post. Defended by Smart. Yes! Using that window!
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Reeves jams it home!
Reeves throws that one down. Held nothing back.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Let's see those hands move.
Changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. And Doncic has subbed in for Kennard. Nets trail by 14. Now Porter. Sweet reverse. Nice finish.
Porter Jr. getting flashy. Check him out. Using a tricky dribble to get the best of the defender there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Next ball.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. It's off. Los Angeles leading by 12. There's a minute 54 left in the 4th quarter. And here's Reeves. 6 to shoot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Porter. Yes! Sir! Bank it in the layup!
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. He's checked in for Reeves. Doncic outside. Kennard outside. Not that time. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. Trailing by 10.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Kennard outside. Here's the pass to Smart. Clock at 4. Now here's Kennard. The D's right on him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Traoré, guarded by Doncic. Oh, yeah! That's good!
Porter Jr., what a clutch shot. Stepping up when they needed him to.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Now here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. There's the double team with Porter. And stolen by Claxton.
That second defender coming over was the key. Great defensive call.
Porter cashes it in.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
And, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
comes in for Kennard. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Porter! And the three misses. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two, Luka Doncic.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
The triple drops.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Personal foul. The fourth team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. Porter fires. No good from 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Nicholas Claxton. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up missing both free throws. And so it's the Lakers with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.